I didn't know when I married you that you were gonna be so good at the Tetris of Ikea boxes. But ladies, when you're looking for a husband.
Okay.
Good morning. It's late morning here at the Norp household. Kids are working on school. Esther actually just had a friend come over and she's gonna help figure out her hair because tomorrow night, it's a really busy few days for the Norps. Tomorrow night is prom. It's kind of like a church prom though. And it's not kind of like, it is a church prom. And then there's a high school prom too, but she's doing some hair for some of the girls, and so she's practicing with one of her friends today. And right now I'm going to take Daniel because he asked someone to prom, and I'm going to take him to get her a corsage. It is kind of last minute because we just moved here, and so he just, you know, didn't have anybody to go with, and he asked her just a few days ago. So he knows the color of her dress. We're going to go pick that out, and I'll probably grab some groceries on there too. After that, we have a lot to get done because we're hoping to pick up our RV tomorrow. So we actually want to get some things and shopping done today for that because we have some friends coming in tomorrow as well from Ireland. We met them when we were living in Ireland for 3 months last year. They're here doing an American tour, so they're gonna stay with us for a few days. My brother and his wife are also gonna stay here with their kids tomorrow night for one night. And then, you know, we'll just have tons to do. So we gotta get going. So let's do it. And yes, we talked about it in another video, but we got a new car. It's a Nissan Trail. What is it called?
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. So that's what we drive. So we don't, the kids have their own car and we don't have to take the van everywhere. Okay, we're heading into a grocery store called Harris Teeter, which actually has a lot of meaning for the Norp family. Because Pearl always she has this kind of cute little quirk of getting words wrong. And she could never, when we moved here the first time around, get Harris Teeter right. And she did all sorts of iterations that we, for years, copied. But our favorite one was Harry Teeters. So she called Harris Teeter at the age of 10, Harry Teeters. So it's hard for us not all to kind of call it Harry Teeters.
It's pretty funny.
And Harry's Teeters, she would say that one. Harry's Teeters. So let's go in and get those flowers.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Gonna make some decisions. You know exactly what you want, right, Daniel?
What?
You know exactly what you want to get, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, no clue.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Good thing Mom came along.
Okay, Daniel's got his corsage taken care of. Well, he's figured it out, and it is bright. There we go. And we grabbed a few other things. I am loving the frozen rice cauliflower mixes you can get. I was getting a huge bag from Costco, but it's always so soggy. And I found these other ones that are like riced cauliflower with like peas and carrots in them or other things. And they don't have any sauces or seasonings, but they're so good. They're like dry, but not too dry, but like so that when you cook them, they're fluffy. Oh my gosh, I could eat that all day long. So that's good. Okay, Esther and Madison finished the practice. Let's come over here in the light. Tell us what you did, Es.
It's just an updo.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
So I did 3 fishtail braids, and I put it in like a bun, and then I did this Dutch braid, and then I curled that side to give it a bit different texture.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm so happy that it's a t-shirt weather day, even though it's overcast. And remember how in my last video when we went to Ikea and I talked about all the amazing storage things for RVs, and I didn't buy anything because I wanted to wait till the RV got here so that I didn't go more than once to Ikea. Well, that was wishful thinking. I am actually going to Ikea today to buy some things for the RV, but not everything. Mike is currently ordering our trundle from Wayfair. Our day bed with trundle that kind of looks like a white leather sofa in a way. He's already ordered the mattresses for that. We know the measurements of that. We know the measurements of the slide, so we can get the table and chairs, but we're gonna have to go back once that's all pulled together for all the little things. We're not gonna bring the kids, because when we bring the kids, we have to keep parenting and it's really hard to make decisions, but we're gonna bring a tape measure and measure those desk table things and see if one of them will work in our slide, and maybe get some chairs for that. And we're gonna get some stools for right here because we have 1 million guests coming this weekend and this next week. And so we want as much seating as possible. So that's what we're gonna go do. Elijah's gonna be in charge here and we'll talk to you later. Or we'll see you in a minute. So I'm really excited. You guys wanna see the day bed I ordered? I'll show you. Actually, Mike did the final order for me. It's right here. I got it in white though. But I really like it because it looks a lot like a sofa and it's in like a pleather or like, you know, fake leather, vinyl, whatever you call it these days. So it'll be easy to wipe off, but it'll still be really light because it takes up a good portion of that slide.
All right, so we discovered that this, which is what we'd hoped for, won't actually fit.
It's way too big.
Too big.
So I'm gonna do this really light fake wood. I hope it wears well. It's $30.
For 30 bucks.
It's really easy to wipe though.
I know, that's what I want.
And it's really light, which we also want. We don't want to add weight. And then we're gonna do 4 of these legs. Now we're measuring from leg to leg to see what kind of chairs we want to go underneath. We might be doing a storage bench.
Well, that's 41 inches, or it's just at 41. You probably want it to be just a little bit under.
Okay, 41 inches. Can you do the depth? 41 and 17. Okay.
About.
So we decided to do this tabletop with actually these legs because we realized these don't match. So these are kind of a cool gray. So that would work.
I'm gonna write that down because we'll forget.
Good job.
One of these on each, 2 of these.
Should we have 2?
Because then
Where would you store it if it was pushed against the wall?
it would fit. Both of them directly underneath it.
It would? Oh, you're right.
And then you just have a chair that goes on the end.
The only thing about it is you don't ever have a back on your seat. But
You know, we're not using it to really like hang out, I don't think.
you're right. So when the table's pulled out, will you pull this out?
Whoa, careful now.
Okay, well let's think
Got
about
that down.
this. Because we need to make sure that when you have the table out, you have room for these to not be under
Oh,
the table.
okay, hang on. Well, you could still do a dresser.
Well, one of our issues is it's not too what? You're gonna say small?
Too far out, too deep.
No, the dresser is gonna be way deeper than that I was gonna put in the same spot. So we don't have a lot of clothing storage for the kids in the RV. Got the sleeping space, but not a lot of storage space. And so right now there's a wall that has the TV and stuff, which we're taking out. And it's got some cabinets, but they're not very deep and they're just shelves, which are hard to use. So we just saw this, which is not much deeper than what is there in the RV right now, but open it up.
It's really for shoes, but
It's
you could
for shoes,
double.
but-
You could double up and just put.
Clothes, it would be brilliant for clothes. So I think we're gonna get this for that wall. It's gonna be brilliant. I think these are a little bit more homey, but doesn't go quite as tall as this one.
They should put weights on these things.
Okay, let the games begin.
You need your phone because we gotta look at the pictures of the
Yeah,
whatever.
okay. This is what we do at Ikea. You probably do too. We just take a picture of all the things with the numbers on them. Because sometimes you also need to remember the name. Because
Yeah.
you're not even like sure.
We need to see what order these are in.
Okay. Okay. Getting loaded up.
Back on here. it's one. Oh.
And yeah, and then you need one.
No.
Yeah. So the benches that we wanted were not available. There's only one left, which is actually okay because we have the storage bench that they'll sit on one side, you know, the one with the wheels. And now I have to decide if I actually want 2 chairs. And visually I might, and it might be fun to get some kind of interesting chairs in there or a pop of color. We'll just have to see once we put it all together, and then I can figure out what I want to do, because I really only need 2 chairs, maybe a little stool at the end. Whoa. And then I grabbed pillows for the day bed, 6 pillows, big, they go 3 across the back, you know, big square ones, 26 by 26, and then 3 bolsters to go in front of those. Like I said, I said in another video, but I ordered, Mike's doing all this work in the background. He's playing Tetris with the boxes. I ordered a sunbrella cover to go over the mattress on Etsy, like a custom made one that's in like white and gray kind of pattern. And then the bed is white, and then I got a bunch of white pillows, but they're all, you know, you can zip them off and wash them. And that will just keep it bright in there because it's a small room. I'll probably be painting the walls white and the cabinets light gray, and then I get to do, like I said, maybe some pops of color, and I haven't decided how I'm gonna do that yet. I want a fun light fixture over the table. We found this shoe cabinet, which is where I was gonna do a pop of color. I was gonna do a dresser in a pop of color, but this shoe cabinet makes a lot more sense, but it's white. I could paint it, but I don't think I will, because it's kind of more of that, like, I don't know what it is, but it's not just a wood. It's got that laminate over it. So anyways, it's coming along. Still love that Mike's back there working while I'm chatting. And I think, you know, when we get it into our possession, we called the RV store. They had said they could do it by tomorrow. We said, great. And then we had our friends come in town. We said, wait, we can't. So next week. And then we thought, well, maybe we can make it work, but they had planned on us for next week. So we're gonna get it 4 days. So then when we do, we'll just like major tear out, paint. I think we're actually gonna buy a small air compressor so we can spray on the paint, make quick work of it and a nice finish. And we're also thinking, instead of doing traditional bedding in the back with the kids, that we're gonna get each of them like a really cozy sleeping bag, not like the kind we had in the 80s, but one that's more like bedding feeling, that's not too hot. That way, when it's, because even Jude and Esther and Pearl each have, they're sharing 2 doubles. That way their legs aren't, and nobody's stealing covers, and they can just feel like they have their own space.
That'd be better.
So if any of you know of really good cozy sleeping bags that are flat and wide
For
and
kids?
Yeah, and not too hot. I don't want them of like a synthetic fabric, you know, that you would need out in the woods or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to be like flannel. If anybody knows of like just a really good sleeping bag, let me know in the comments, because I'm looking. I didn't know when I married you that you were gonna be so good at the Tetris of Ikea boxes. But ladies, when you're looking for a husband, make sure that they can do this, or else it's gonna fall on your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna load them up. Okay, we're home, and Ledge and I have put together 2 stools. I have been looking at these stools for years, or these chairs, or slash stools. They're leather, and I love them. I really like the low back. I think they're pretty cool. So we're gonna do 2 more right here, and the question is, do we want to put 2 more over here? It's not as big a space, so we're not sure.
You didn't even, you're videoing right now.
Alexa, it was a never-ending song.
The pot stickers are done.
Here's Never Ending Stories by Noel on Amazon
It's
Music.
one video.
I better sit down. That's not uncomfortable.
That is a really great picture. Whoever took that, I really like them.
We're recording right now.
Oh. My lipstick's coming off.
So is mine.
It is midnight.
Mine actually came off a long time ago.
So why? Tell me why.
How are we gonna end this today?
I'm gonna end this right here. Okay, 9. We're being obnoxious. Ah.
But can you see it? You can see it in the mirror, in the window.
Oh no,
You gotta
we're
hold it
recording.
differently. No one knows that we're actually using a camera unless you
You're not
see it
actually
in
here with us.
It's like that. See, then it's not quite.
Well,
so
then it's still even more obvious.
Hello.
You got your Kramer hair going on this
I
time
know.
of day.
Oh, golly.
I think it's cute.
Okay.
Okay,
It's wet right here.
gross. Or slobber.
Oh.
All right, guys, we love you. What did we do today?
We went to Ikea.
Oh yeah, we got our Ikea haul.
We got.
We are sitting in part of our Ikea
Did we
haul.
show this?
I don't think so. Did you guys see our chairs finished?
Well, they're.
We
yeah, you
made
did.
these
They're
today.
stools.
Yeah.
We constructed these stools today.
Well, actually, Elijah did it.
We. It's anyone in the family. You can say we.
But everything else is not put together because we're actually going to put it together in the RV.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
Oh, waiting we will.
Parts.
So tomorrow our friends from Ireland are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're going to have to wake up before noon.
Because we gotta get the house clean before they show up.
It's so messy. Do we have any chocolate?
It's late anyways. You don't
It's
want to eat chocolate.
unacceptable.
It's too late. All right, so that's it.
Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Although, listen, we might not because we're not actually very good at vlogging when we have friends over. See,
Yeah,
I did
that's
that
true.
thing. I didn't expect you to touch my arm, and I totally jumped.
Yeah, Mike doesn't, he'll like flinch, I'll like move my hand and be like, "Ooh," and I'm like, what?
No.
Have I like hit you before? I don't understand why you're so scared.
Here, wait. You're too far. I have to move over or something. Okay, so we may or may not record over the next few days while our friends are here. We won't record tons because I think partially we feel bad because nobody likes having a camera right on them, especially if they're not used to it.
I know, I hate it.
Well, we're used to it, but they aren't. So
Stop.
just get the
camera out of my
Put the
face.
camera away. So, anyways, we might not record a lot. So, anyways, we always wait till it's too late to do these two because then we can't think straight.
Love you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Head over to norpitsouth.com.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.